In this video, we're looking forward to the great action games 2017 will bring us. We will only be looking at games that are played in the third person, but obviously the games we select will often have some RPG elements too. Let's have a look at 10 awesome upcoming action games that show a lot of potential, in alphabetical order of course.
Every army needs warriors whose specialty is victory. Kensei, sword saints, the guardians of our people.
For Honor is built around weapon combat and allows players to carefully aim attacks or block and dodge incoming strikes. This is Ultimate Warrior in the virtual flesh. No matter whether you're a Viking, knight or samurai, each of these warriors comes in different classes, with their own defensive and offensive skills. The game promises an epic campaign and unique multiplayer modes in which you need to work together, capture points, and use the environment to your own advantage. For Honor is one of those games that will be hit or miss in terms of commercial success, but it's an epic game nonetheless.
I am hungry.
Ever since God of War made its debut on the PlayStation 2, the series has been about Kratos fighting the ancient Greek gods. The new God of War can be seen as a soft reboot as the series jumps into Norse mythology. Kratos is now a father and a mentor to his son.
Exhale and release.
The game features more elements from role-playing games like crafting resources and earning knowledge points. Kratos wields a battle axe as he fights trolls and other mythological creatures. His son will learn more abilities along the way and can help during combat. It's up to Kratos to teach his son everything.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell around.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me.
With Hellblade, the developers at Ninja Theory are making an action hack-and-slash game that reminds us of Heavenly Sword. The action game will emphasize the 3 key strengths of the studio: ninja class combat, a unique art style, and strong character stories.
Do you hear those? Those poor souls.
Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice is based on Celtic mythology. It's all about Senua, who embarks on a dark and personal journey through the hellish underworld. This world is completely made up with psychotic manifestations from her own mind.
Get up and fight. You're pathetic.
Control the thing. Let it pass through.
Gotta move.
In essence, Horizon Zero Dawn is an action role-playing game, but there's such a strong emphasis on action and combat that we decided to add this game to the list. This genre-mixing open-world game for the PlayStation 4 takes place in an alternative universe where the world is overrun by robots. You play a hunter shunned by her tribe since birth. It's your job to uncover your destiny as you discover how the machines took over and what happened to the civilizations that came before. Horizon Zero Dawn is without a doubt one of the most anticipated games of 2017. Mass Effect Andromeda is another one of those blends between action, third-person shooting and role-playing. The next installment in the much-praised Mass Effect series is a highly anticipated upcoming title. This time around you pick a class and rebuild it along the way by assigning acquired skill points to the talents you want. You can always switch them up, so it's easier to experiment. In Mass Effect Andromeda, you're a Pathfinder, tasked to find new planets to colonize. It already won awards for being the most anticipated game of 2017, so we think the Pathfinder is now ready to colonize Earth next year. There have already been some beta tests for Neo in Japan, And by the looks of it, this PS4 game will be even harder than Dark Souls. People have been making comparisons with Omnimusha and Ninja Gaiden as well, so you know what you're up against. This action role-playing game takes place during the Sengoku period in Japan and revolves around sword-fighting samurai. Evil spirits known as yokai appeared, and you need to stop this infestation amid the already growing civil war. Nioh is full of historical references. For example, you play William, based on the famous Western samurai William Adams. And you will meet Hattori Hanzo. Nioh has been in production since 2004. So it is about time we see this hardcore action RPG released. Whenever Rockstar Games announces a new game, it creates a lot of hype. Obviously, this is also the case with Red Dead Redemption 2. Not much is known yet about this open-world Western game. The third installment in the Red Dead series features a single-player campaign mixed with online features.
Listen to me. When the time comes, you gotta run and don't look back.
By the looks of it, the game will revolve around a group of cowboys, creating a strong comparison with the recent Western movie The Magnificent Seven. Keep your eyes open for more Red Dead Redemption 2 news in the coming months. "2016 was not a great year for Platinum Games, as they basically created mediocre games. But next year should change all that with the role-playing game Nier Automata and the action role-playing game Scalebound. In Scalebound, you play as Drew, who is accompanied by his dragon. You can give commands to the dragon during a fight, or even control the dragon for a moment, leaving Drew vulnerable. Of course, Drew also has melee fighting skills, and you can find better weapons during the campaign. On top of this, Scalebound is playable together with 4 friends. With Far Cry and Assassin's Creed, game publisher Ubisoft already has amazing open-world franchises. Now they're bringing this recipe to the tactical shooter Ghost Recon. Wildlands is the next installment in the series. It combines open-world gameplay with tactical gameplay.
This camp's on full alert, guys. We need to get out of here fast.
Shit, Hulk, get in the car.
Not only your weapons matter, but also the situation in which you plan your attack. Some missions are done best at night or during bad weather, while others are better suited for daytime. The game takes place in modern Bolivia, where a drug cartel is rising to power. It's up to the elite unit called Ghost to unravel and destroy the cocaine business. Wildlands is playable solo or with a maximum of 3 friends.
And in you go. Adios. Let's get the hell out of here.
I got him in my line of fire.
Well, hold him off. I gotta fly this thing.
Science has failed us. The flu epidemic has killed thousands all across London.
London is being overwhelmed by the Spanish flu pandemic in 1918, and Dr. Jonathan Reed is coming to terms with the fact that he's also a vampire. You don't need to kill people, but it does make the Doctor stronger. Vampire combines action elements with stealth and role-playing sequences.
Go on, piss off.
I'm a doctor, not a journalist.
A doctor, you say? Don't often see a doctor down here.
Conversations are an important part of the game. Reed can only enter houses on invitation, he commands humans by whispering into their ears, and he can quickly teleport from one place to the other. But Jonathan doesn't know why he has this curse, and you need to help him find out. Vampire is made by game studio Dontnod, famous for story-driven games like Life is Strange and Remember Me. You will haunt the dark streets of London sometime in 2017.
The gnawing hunger inside me. Every night, it must be appeased.
Obviously, we haven't listed every action game in this video. Which of these games are you looking forward to? Or which games do you think we should have included? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date about new and upcoming giveaways.
Hardly seems like a fair fight. Just one of you against all of us. Let's go, big guy!